when I was younger, my parents, we couldn't take our phones upstairs. Like,
What?
yes. We couldn't take our phones upstairs. And if it was after like 9 p.m., forget about it. You're done.
That's insane.
It was so crazy. Like, what do you think I'm doing? Like, mind you, back in my day, internet wasn't even on your phone. All you could do was texting was still low key new.
Yeah.
And all you could do was just like text or phone call. And honestly, I don't like phone calls. I don't know why. I'm weird. But all you could do was text and phone call. I'm not calling anybody. All I'm doing is texting somebody. But yeah, they would make us put our phones downstairs at 9 p.m. and you can only get them back when it's time to go to school. And I'm just like, what's the point?
That's insane.
Because like by the time you're at school, you're not even gonna be. Granted, we did text at school. So J-Dog.
What's up?
So going to college next year.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do my mission first. And
Your
then
mission
college.
first.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the listeners who might not know what that is, can you kind of tell me like what the mission for you, like for you personally, what it means to you, and what are you gonna be doing?
Well, so the mission is like you put your papers in and you go out somewhere you don't know, but
No, what are your papers? You gotta explain that to me.
So it's like just make sure you're healthy to go out and
Got you.
just making sure that you're like have a good testimony of God and just that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then you submit those papers, and then it takes about 2 to 4 weeks of like getting your mission call, and that means like that tells you where you're going for 2 years. And then normally when you get that call, you normally go out after 2 months, and then you leave.
Okay, so you're gonna be on your mission for 2 years.
2 years.
Okay, so I have some questions about it because I don't know very much about it. When you get those 2 years, are you like? It sounds stupid. I don't know. I'm not making jokes.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Are you like excommunicated from everybody? Like, can you still call people? Like,
So there's it's called preparation day. You get 1 day off from the mission.
okay,
So you get to like just call people from like home. Like I'll be able to call you and Marissa and my parents and
got you.
that kind of stuff. And then I get to like do my laundry that day and just groceries.
Oh, so everything has to be done in 1 day.
Yeah.
And now, is this day like a once a month kind of thing?
Once a week.
Oh, once a week.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good.
Oh, once a month, that would be bad.
That's like
Doing
I was
laundry
thinking like
once a month.
like the way you were kind of explaining it a little bit. Like I'm not trying to be funny, but it was sounding
Yeah.
like prison. Like
Oh.
you get one phone call a month, you get to do laundry one time a month. I was like, dog,
That would be horrible.
that's rough, man.
Yeah.
And so, your aunt, when she was talking to me about it, she was telling me that like the reason that like they were like everyone's so on you to like get this job is so that you can stack up money.
Yeah.
Are your parents not allowed to give you money during this?
So
or?
no, they're gonna help me pay for it.
Okay.
I just gotta save up. It's $10,000 for 2 years. What it sounds a lot, but it's not that.
It's not that much.
But they told me if I save up $2,000, they'll pay for the rest. So it's
Okay.
not that bad. But,
Okay. I would try to sponsor some way,
Yeah.
but this wedding is kicking my butt. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I would try to help as much as I could, but it's kicking my butt.
All good.
Okay, so yeah, no, $10,000 is not a lot.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like as when I was 18, $10,000 probably sounded like just a ton of money, but like, because $10,000 back then would have been like 15.
Wow.
But nowadays, no, that's grocery money.
Yeah.
I went grocery shopping. I told Marissa yesterday I went grocery shopping and I crashed out because I was like, I live by myself. I cook for myself. Like, it's just me. So normally I can get by like $40.
Yeah.
I spent $80 and I was like,
Holy.
I wanted to crash out so bad.
Well, it's like $6 for a gallon of milk. That's
Dude.
insane.
I know. I went one day. I had to. I wanted to get bread, and I went to the gas station. Don't judge me. I was tired. I was over it. I went to the gas station and got bread. It was like $6. I was like,
Wow.
for something that's going to expire in a week?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's insane.
You know what the worst part is?
What?
I just threw it out yesterday.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
Did you touch it?
And I touched it. I didn't finish it.
Oh.
When you live alone, like, for me personally, like, I had to, like, figure out what I would use and what I wouldn't use.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that, like, I grew up with,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need all that. Like, 12 eggs. I'll probably use 4. I don't
Wow.
eat eggs like that.
Right.
A gallon of milk, I'm not even going to touch. I only use milk for cereal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to touch, like, less than a quarter of that.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, like, I had to really figure out, and, like, because you're buying that stuff, like, you're wasting your money.
Yeah.
I was wasting so much money on milk, so much money on eggs. And I had to figure out, like, okay, this is just me. I have to figure out what I'm really going to eat, how much of it I'm really going to eat,
Yeah.
how fast I'm going to eat it. So it's really rare that I will finish, like, a loaf of bread. I just bought a new loaf yesterday, and I'll try to get through as much as I can of it, but I probably won't use all of it. I bought another thing of milk. I think like a quart. Hopefully I can finish that. Like, so it's a real adjustment once you start living by, like, on your own. How much? Once me and Marissa get married, it'll be a whole new adjustment of figuring out how much we are both going to use together. Because I'll probably be doing the grocery shopping. I don't trust her to do the grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I don't. I asked her to get me, because I try to meal prep
Yeah.
as much as I can. So I asked her to get me, and she was really sweet. She was really sweet about it. But I asked her to get me like a thing of chicken breasts,
Yeah.
so I could just cook them, do some chicken, rice, broccoli, do like meal prep for the week. She got me like the smallest thing of like 3 breasts, and I was like, "Come on, Shawty,
That's crazy.
we could do better than this."
It's like $5 at Kroger for like a big rotisserie chicken thing.
And honestly, that's probably the better move.
Yeah.
If we're going to be honest, I bought like a whole thing for like 15 yesterday.
Dang.
And I was like, jeez, like, what is going on?
Wow.
But so back to your mission. You are, because I got something else planned for you. So I want to get to the mission a little bit quick.
Yeah.
So, 2 years, $10,000.
Yeah.
You get 1 day to call all of your people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get to, like, come home at any point to, like, see your family?
Not at all.
So it's 2 years on your own.
Yeah.
Now, the way I'm interpreting it is that this is to get you, it's kind of to isolate you from, like, family and everything that you know, to, like, strengthen your connection with God.
Yeah, and then with that connection with God, you go around and spread the word of God and help people get closer to Jesus Christ. That's the main goal on the mission.
Got you. So it's like the people that go door to door.
Yeah.
Got you. Was that you or me?
That's me.
That was you. Okay.
My bad.
No, you're good. It's really funny. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, I had 2 young ladies come to my door, and I felt really bad because I don't like to cut people off when they're giving their spiel.
Yeah.
But they were trying to talk to me about Church of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Have you heard of it?" And, like, I knew they were going to talk to me more about it, but, like, I was going to be honest, like, "Oh, my girlfriend's a member."
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, really?" And they were like, we were going back and forth and talking about, like, things that I knew, because by that point I had did the temple tour, and Aaron was just like my tour guide.
Yeah.
So I was telling you what I knew. Told him I went to the temple. I was telling him about your guys' ward, and, like, we were having a great back and forth. And they were like, "Oh, who's your girlfriend?" And I told them, and they were like, "Oh, we don't know her." They were at, like, is there a Gehenna ward?
Gehenna, yeah.
They were at the Gehenna ward. And so I was like, "Yeah, she goes to the Canal." Is it Canal or is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Or Pickerington's second, but it's in Canal.
But the one that you guys go to is Canal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Canal building.
I was like, "Yeah, she's at the Canal ward." They're like, "Oh, that's probably why we don't know her." I was like, "Yeah, but it was great talking to you guys." Yeah, super sweet ladies.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of the thing that you'll be doing.
Yeah.
Because when I guess my thought when I hear the word mission, I thought you guys were going to be like, not being funny because I've done this before,
Yeah.
building houses
Yeah.
for like Habitat for Humanity. But okay, do you get like a roommate or do you go with like
you have a companion for 2 years, but I don't know what it is. I think it's every 8 weeks you get a different companion.
Do you know who your first companion is going to be?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
So as soon as you get there, that's who you meet. That's who you meet.
Oh, so you can't even like background check this person.
Mm-mm. So like you find out like an hour before you meet the person. It tells you like things about the person. That's what I heard from the people in our church. But yeah,
That would freak me out.
yeah,
That would freak me all the way out. I need to know. I look up people when I know that you're about to, like, at my job, when you get hired, they'll send out an email of who you are. I'm immediately looking you up.
yeah,
I need to know everything about you. Who are you? Where are you coming from?
yeah.
What do you look like? Where did you go to school? Like, not because like I'm elitist. I need to know, like, are you a killer?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to watch my back around you? Do I need to strike first? Like, so that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
So now, because you're going on your mission for 2 years, are you going to stay in like conditioning for football?
Yeah, so we get like an hour or two to work out in the morning.
Gotcha.
So I'll stay in shape and
Okay. Because my biggest fear is like
losing
you
all
like
the weight.
losing like that gear that you're already in.
Yeah.
Because if I've watched All American, and if it taught me anything, if
Yeah.
you take some time off,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my fear.
Yeah.
But you're not. But you think you got it?
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Okay.
If I lose just 15 more pounds and then maintain that, I'll be good.
Will losing 15 pounds like hurt your like position?
Not really. It'll make me more athletic. And then
Okay.
if I just come back and put more muscle instead of fat and weight, I'll
Got
be good.
you. Okay.
And I'm trying to look skinny for summer, so.
We're going for the pin in that because I want to talk to you about that.
Okay.
Because it's been. Jeez, I'm 32 now. I'm about to be 33, so it's almost been 15 years since I've been 18. So I want to hear more stuff from an 18-year-old. But we're gonna. One of the things that. So I asked social media about this, and the question that I asked them was, what are some things that we did in high school that you guys do not do today? And I got some good ones. I asked social media and I asked Facebook. I did not let you see that one on Facebook. One of the first things I got that you tell me if this is true or not.
Okay.
Passing notes.
No, we don't do that.
I bet you, bro.
We pass papers. Like we pass papers, like the answers, but we don't pass like notes.
No, dude. There was nothing better than passing a note. Like getting a note from a baddie. There was nothing better. Oh, bro. And then like having like your name, like, because they wrote you that note.
Yeah.
And sometimes those notes would be long. They'd be like pages long.
That's insane.
It is insane. But what do y'all do now? Do y'all just text each other?
We just text,
That's
Instagram.
so boring.
Yeah.
I guess like sliding in somebody's DMs is the like new passing of a note.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really like that, but
So I have a question for you. This was one of mine.
okay.
Somebody had said something about it, and I was like, yo, I remember this. Okay. Be real with me. Right here. Because you're not talking to your dad.
Okay.
You're not talking to your mom. You're not talking to your aunts, your aunties. You're not talking to Alyssa or Paige. You're talking to me, Kason, Zachary, nobody. Okay. Do you know what a hot Cheeto girl is?
Yes.
Do you guys have hot Cheeto girls at your school?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them.
No.
Yeah.
No, because so those are just still universal.
Those just pissed me off.
What? Okay, tell me why.
Well, first they come into class late, and then
they do.
they're just loud.
Yeah, of course.
And then like they just pass around food, and then they just chew out loud, or just like, I mean, now they do like TikToks while they're eating Cheetos. I just don't like it.
Oh no. Okay, the TikTok thing, that's new. But
Yeah.
man, I always used to be so just like, I was always so intrigued by hot Cheeto girls because I'm like, baby girl, it's 7:15 in the morning.
Yeah, and you're eating Cheetos.
Why are you eating hot Cheetos and sunflower seeds and a
Yeah.
Pepsi? Chill.
Yeah.
Go get a donut for the same money. You can get a donut and some orange juice. Like, chill out. Somebody told me that now it's Takis. And I'm like, what are Takis?
You never had Takis?
I've never had Takis.
They're good. I just not my favorite.
Are they like...
They're pretty spicy for me, but
Jayden, you don't like hot Cheetos though, do you?
I do.
Okay.
I'm not like a fiend for them, but
Do you like the hot Cheetos or the hot fries?
hot Cheetos.
Oh, you're so lame.
Hot fries.
I'm a hot fries guy.
Oh, for real?
Your aunt is a
They're
hot
cheap
Cheetos.
though. Hot fries?
Yes.
They are.
Your aunt is a hot Cheeto. I'm a hot fry guy myself. Okay. Something that you guys probably don't do anymore are the Kool-Aid sugar bags. Did you guys ever do those?
What is that?
Oh no!
I never heard of that.
Okay, so what you would do? It's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
We didn't think about this as kids, but it's disgusting. What you would do is, like, some people. So you get a little baggie, like a Ziploc baggie. You pour the Kool-Aid in. You pour the sugar in, and that's it. So it was like a pixie stick, except you didn't have the stick form. So what you would do is you would take your finger, you would put it in the bag, and then you'd lick your finger. And that was it. It was like a candy.
Interesting.
But the disgusting part came is like you would put your finger back in the bag and just keep going. And then if you had friends that wanted some, they would do the same thing.
Ew.
It's so disgusting.
Dang.
It's so bad, dude. But it was a thing we did. For some reason, it was a thing that we did. Not in high school. I think by high school we had better sense. But like all of elementary school, absolutely.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2010.
2010. Oh, wow.
I know. It's been 15 years. Calm down. It's been a long 15 years. Okay. I know you don't do this, but you have friends. And again, you're not talking to your dad or your mom. You're talking to me.
Yeah.
Smoking behind like the dumpsters.
Oh, it's everywhere. Everybody smokes everywhere.
Of course they do. Do they even smoke cigarettes still? Like, they smoke cigarettes still?
It's all the crackheads.
Of course.
The skater boys.
Of course.
But,
of course. Do you guys like? Because I know that vapes were like a big thing. Are vapes still?
Oh, it's huge.
Thing? Really?
That's what everyone does in the bathrooms. Just.
Oh, so y'all doing it in the bathrooms too?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Back at my school, there was a Sunoco. It was a Sunoco that was in walking distance from the school, and all of the kids would just go there because 90% of the kids at my school were smokers, so they would all just hang out behind that Sunoco for like I don't know how long. I could not hang out. I didn't smoke.
Yeah.
And B, I had to take a 2-hour bus ride home. By the time I got home every day, it was like, because like my school didn't get out till 4. So by the time I got home, it was 6. Let a bus be late, and I didn't get home till 7. So as soon as school was out, I was like running across the street, grabbing on the bus, and then just going.
Dang.
It was so long. I could do my homework on the bus. So by the time I got home, I could just go back to sleep. So yeah, smoking behind the dumpsters.
Well, I'll just walk in the bathroom and just a whole bunch of people smoking. Yeah.
Is it weed too?
Yeah, weed. On occasions.
Oh, that would upset me.
Yeah. One time people did drugs in the bathroom too.
What kind of drugs?
I don't know.
Okay. I was so interested. Okay. Having a dress code. Do you guys have dress codes?
They were pretty strong about it, but no one really says anything.
Okay, because I know back in my day, a lot of girls used to wear like the pajama pants.
Yeah, still
do. Still do that?
Yep.
Do you guys have like people that still like dress up for class? Because I know a lot of people. Like Marissa was telling me, like at Pickerington, she would just wear like sweats all the time.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people. Some people just put sweats and hoodies.
Well, I mean, you guys are getting like in your guys' defense, you guys are getting up mad early.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
And a lot of you guys are athletes too, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
We did not. Back in my day, sounds so old. back in my day, skinny jeans were still a thing. Were like a big thing, like a big thing. So
Wow.
everybody was wearing skinny jeans. So nobody was in sweatpants, and my school was so small, we didn't have athletes. So
Yeah. It's ripped jeans these days.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hiding your headphones. Do you guys have to do?
We used to do that. Like my freshman year, I used to have like a perm, and my like hair used to go down this way, so I put like the hair like hiding the AirPods.
Yeah.
But no one really cares anymore.
Because you guys have AirPods. It was so much harder back when you had wires.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the worst.
That sucks.
It was fun. Do you guys have class trips anymore?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Sucks.
I mean, it's not that bad. Like, I only went on one of my class trips. And it was like to Cedar Point.
What?
That was it.
Dang.
No, a lot of like the big class trip in middle school was to Mohican State Park, I guess. I don't know what it's called. But like it was like a 3-day camping thing in the middle of the week. I didn't want to go. I just didn't have any interest, but everybody went. Like my whole class, like it was so many people went to that trip. I couldn't come to school for those 3 days because I was like the only person that didn't go.
Dang.
It didn't sound like fun to me. It didn't sound interesting. I was just like, I'm not going.
That sounds fun.
It sounds fun now, but looking back on it, it's a bunch of sweaty 6th, 7th, 8th graders.
Yeah, true that.
That's not my scene. Okay. One of my good friends reminded me of this one that you guys probably don't even have anymore. Texting beyond your phone plan.
What is that?
The way you're looking at me tells me that you don't know nothing about that.
No.
Back in the day, we could only text so much. Like you only had 1,500 texts a month for the family.
What?
The family could only send 1,500 texts a month, and it wasn't just sending. You could also only receive. So you had like 1,500 texts that could go in or out, and so if you went over that, it was like 30 cents a message, 50 cents a message. It was the worst. But also, you couldn't call people for free. You had to pay for your phone calls.
Dude, what?
Yes, you had to pay for your phone calls. You could only call people, like certain phone companies had it to where like free calls after like 8.
Was that like your senior year?
No. This was literally like most of my like life.
Wow.
Like when cell phones became a thing, probably 6th grade all the way up until like maybe college years is when it stopped.
Wow.
So it was a thing all throughout that time.
That's insane.
And it was could you imagine just for a second, you get a baddie's phone number and you can't even holler at her until 9.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's the worst. It's the worst. It was like, ripped to some, like, you had to be real dedicated to the game to call your shorty after 9 o'clock. Especially when you had other things. They had other things to do at 9. Yeah, you had to have some dedication to the game.
That sounds horrible.
It was the worst. Once I got on my own phone plan, game over. I was just texting just because I could text. Don't even think about the Christmas days, like, because everyone wants to text you for Christmas.
Yeah.
I think I had to block people at one point because I was like, we gotta.
Yeah.
I'm not about to get in trouble for this.
That's insane.
Or using a house phone to spit your game.
I used to have that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Who was calling you from the house? Like, well,
I didn't have a phone at the time, so I would just use the house phone to say I had a phone.
Gotcha. Oh no.
We used to have like certain minutes we can call until we had to pay for it.
On the house phone?
On the house phone, yeah.
That's how we used to be on the cell phones.
Dang.
We also had this thing. It's gone now. It's completely gone. And only certain people remember this. Back in the day, because we had flip phones, right? So you had your regular flip phone.
Mm-hmm.
On the back of it, you had another another speaker. What you could do is, if you had other people that had like a similar phone to that, You could walkie-talkie them and save minutes that way. It was so stupid.
It's insane.
But like the thing is, like they had to hear the little. That was the sound too. It was like a. And then like, you would pick up your phone. Yo, what's going on? Take your hand off the thing. They would start talking. Oh yeah. Dot, 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 dot. Take it off. They would start talking. It was the stupidest thing. I never had it. I was jealous of people who had it because it seemed like they just had all the baddies, but I didn't have it, so it is what it is.
Wow.
So then your cousin and your mother also had some good ones.
Which cousin? Oh, Emily.
Yeah, Kason didn't say anything. Kason's your brother. But he didn't say anything. What do you know about burning CDs?
Nothing.
The way you looked at me told me you know nothing about that. So back in the day, bro, you would there was no Spotify.
Yeah.
You had to illegally find songs. Or if you were Emily, you bought the songs, but you had to illegally download the songs to your computer and then put them on a CD so that way you could drive around with them. It was a vibe, honestly.
That's interesting.
It's stupid now, but it was a full vibe. Does your car have a CD player?
Yeah.
I used to have a bunch of burnt CDs.
That's crazy.
Did your school have a computer room?
We used to have one.
What happened to it?
It just took it out.
Because there was no need anymore.
Yeah, and they just made another classroom.
We used to have a computer room.
Those were the good old days.
Were they? Did you guys?
I thought it was super cool to go in there and just go on a computer. I don't know. I thought it was awesome. Like going to 3rd grade.
Dude, it was fun, but they would have us do when they made us do work in computer class, it was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear this.
True.
Let me go play some math games or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys even have textbooks anymore?
Yeah, we just a lot, not a lot, but I have one for English.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Do you guys have to wrap those books?
Mm-mm.
Oh, golly. Because your mom talked about wrapping textbooks with brown paper bags. That was
What's
the thing.
the paper bags about?
So, I guess because schools were poor and they didn't want you to ruin their books, so you had to get a book protector. You had to buy the book protector, so that way you could use books. The only time I ever had this happen was when I went to private school, which is madness to me. Because I'm paying to come to this school, which means I'm paying to use these books, and you're telling me that I have to protect a book that should be mine.
Yeah.
Got it.
Damn.
But yeah, we had to wrap them in brown paper bags. If you wanted, if you didn't want to go out and buy a book protector, which is so ridiculous.
That's
I don't even
crazy.
think they even make book protectors anymore. Oh. Getting up to check the TV for a snow day.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Worst times of my life.
It was also the best times when you saw your school got canceled.
You know what's funny? True story. I never did it.
Really?
Never did it. I never looked. My either my mother would have looked for me, and by the time I got to high school, I had to leave so early. My school, nobody would call in our school yet because I had to be up 3 hours earlier.
Yeah.
I will never forget this. I got up, normal day. It was snowing. I went out to go catch the bus. I get downtown Columbus, and I get a phone call from my mom. So I'm answering because it's 6:50. Nobody's calling me. So I'm like, hey mom, what's up? She was like, hey, come on home. School's canceled. I'm already out in this tundra. It's like a level 3 snowstorm already. I'm already downtown. And she's like, yeah, come on home. I'm like, are you kidding me? I could have stayed home. I didn't have to get frostbite. Are you kidding me? Oh, I was so mad.
That's crazy.
It was the worst. But yeah, I've never checked to see if school was canceled.
Dang.
You guys don't have this, and this is gonna be the last one I got for you. You guys don't have this one. I know you guys don't. iPods.
I used to have one actually
Did you really?
before I had a phone.
Oh, like an iPod Touch?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't. So back in our day, just like you, because I saw you pull out your phone, your wallet, and your keys.
Yeah.
We used to have our iPods in our pockets. So we would take out the iPod, the phone, keys, and the wallet.
Wow.
Every pocket was full with something, and it was how we used to do things.
Interesting.
I couldn't imagine doing that now.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't imagine it. I barely want to have my phone and my keys now, but yeah. So
That's crazy.
yeah, man, things have changed.
Yeah.
Another thing that I feel like has changed, because you had mentioned that you wanted to get your body right for the summer.
Yeah.
Why? Be honest. Why do you want to get your body right for the summer? Be
Gotta look
honest.
good for the girls.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Yeah.
I bet you do. Who are you dating somebody right now?
No.
Not
right now.
Are you going to prom this year?
I am.
Do you have an idea of who you're going to ask to take to prom, or
I have a couple ideas.
who are these couple ideas?
I can't say it right now.
You can't say it right now?
Can't.
We can't go there yet?
Can't say names.
Do your parents know them?
Yeah.
Is your mom going to try to hook you up with somebody?
She does it every year.
Has your mom ever tried to hook you up with somebody that you were just like, no?
Yeah.
You don't got to say the names, but why was it a no? You don't got to.
She just wasn't attractive.
She was ugly.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was horrible.
Okay. Because now I'm curious. Jay, what is your type?
I don't really have a type of girl, but it's gonna sound weird, but like, for like winters, I want a blonde girl, and then like when it's the summer, I want a brunette.
What?
Yeah. It's weird.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's weird.
So you're not just gonna have one. You're just like, you don't like just have a type. You have a summer and a winter type.
Yeah, it's
Dude, what is this?
it's weird. Like I don't know why.
This is weird. I've never heard this before. Please elaborate.
Like
on
I
this.
go on dates and hang out with girls who are blonde in the winter, not really brunette girls, which is it's so weird. And then when it's the summer, I hang out with just brunette girls. It's weird.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'm down with that one, dog. Like,
I mean, I'm not down with it no more, but
you're not down with it. So right now you're looking at a blonde baddie, is what you're telling me.
yeah, blonde and brunette.
Okay.
Looking at a couple, I don't know.
Okay. But that's the type right there. Like not athletic, not funny.
Athletic, good personality.
Okay.
Spiritual. Yeah. What up?
So, okay. So, blonde, athletic, no, like, you said spiritual too, right?
Yeah.
So, does she have to be at your church or?
No.
Okay. But she just has to have some kind of relationship with the Lord.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Not even mad at that. So, these options that you have right now for prom. So wait. Question. Pause.
What's up?
Is this just a prom date, or are you looking for like a shawty for like the long haul?
Honestly, I don't really know. I'm just
Because you're about to be worldwide in a second.
yeah.
Like,
So I'm just trying to have fun.
just trying to have fun.
Senior year,
Okay.
but
So senior year, just trying to have fun.
yeah.
Okay. So help me understand this type. Give me a celebrity that you would say is like your type.
I don't know.
Really?
I would if I had one. It'd probably be like Megan Maroney, the country singer.
I have no idea who she is.
I'll pull it up.
I'm about to look her up now too. Megan
Like, she's cute, but I don't think she's
she was like the first Megan that popped up after Megan Fox. That is. Oh. Okay.
She's like, I mean, she's obviously
Jayden,
cute,
I can
but
honestly see this.
yeah.
I can see it. I can see this being your type, 100%. It's winter outside, so you said winter blondes. Okay,
Yeah.
this makes perfect sense. I get it. Would you even date somebody that like sang?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I would.
got you. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
That's a green flag. I feel like
It's a green flag.
A girl that can sing.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
Like, you're just going on a walk and she's just singing. Like,
Nope.
no.
I couldn't. I would never. Because what would happen is it would get annoying so fast. Please stop singing everything we do. Please don't. Like, and then like if you start singing in public and like you're having an off day and your voice just isn't there and you try to sing something, let's not do that. I would just sit there like, no. Shut it down, Shotty. Just shut it down. But yeah, this one, that 100% makes sense. I thought you were gonna say somebody like the I'm gonna butcher her name, the Charlie something.
Yeah,
because you couldn't say it either.
The TikToker.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say somebody.
Dude, she's so overrated.
Okay.
Like super. I just don't think she's attractive.
Okay. Well, obviously, because it's cold outside. So, and there's snow on the ground. Obviously, she has black hair. So, why would you find her attractive right now?
I just don't think she's attractive at all. Like all year round.
Okay. Now you told me that your mom tries to set you up with people.
Yeah.
Does she know about the seasonal changes here?
I never told her.
Okay,
I
fair
don't
enough.
think
Well,
so.
she might listen. She might listen and hear this.
She's gonna know.
She's 100%, dog. 100%. But that's wild, bro. I don't think I've ever heard that thing before. Like, I've heard some wild answers, but never that one.
It's weird though. It's just, I just feel like I go for girls in the who are brunette in the summer and then blondes in the winter. It's weird.
That's why you couldn't answer my question about your options, because right now it's cold, and by the time prom comes, it's going to be spring, summer, and then the type's going to change. Yeah. So, got you. The baddie's out there just going to. What happens if she dyes her hair though?
Ooh.
Jayden, what are you going to do when you get married with this type? Is she going to have to dye her hair blonde from November to January, February, and then by March she's...
Well, that's fine. It's not like orange or purple.
Chill. What's wrong with the girl? What's wrong with the girl that has orange or purple hair?
It just looks weird.
Okay, fair enough. As an adult, I do think it's a little weird. Like once you go that far.
Yeah.
However, I also want gray hair, so who am I to judge? I can't really judge anybody's hair choices. Your aunt always like she'll show me like pictures of hair that she wants to do, and I'm always just like, go for it, just do it. And then like she'll have like these blonde, like she'll do like a nice like light blonde. That's really cool. At one point she showed me someone with like orange highlights, and I was like, go for it. That would be sick. Mm-hmm. She didn't go for it. But bro, I want to say thank you for jumping on the podcast with me.
Of course.
I've had a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you got to come back before you go on your mission, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to.
For sure.
And then we could talk about the summer baddies.
All right.
Bro, you can tell me about prom.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't been to prom in 15 years, so I don't know what happens. Do you guys even dance anymore? Do y'all just look at each other? I don't know what happens.
It's more like mosh pitting.
Do y'all just TikTok dance?
No, not really.
Okay, because I feel like y'all would just TikTok dance. But, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Jayden, do you want to give out your social media handles?
Oh, yeah. Instagram, Jayden Simcox 2025. My Twitter, Jayden_Simcox.
And tell them where you're going to be at. I keep forgetting the mission is kind of putting the kibosh on school. But
yeah.
when that time comes closer, we'll go ahead and throw out where you're going to be at.
Mm-hmm.
But again, thank you, big dog. I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you, bro.
Anytime.